Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny. What you're looking at is a very early morning sunrise here. I am in a very deep, you would call it, as we say here in Kentucky, it's a holler. I'm talking about, that's what everybody calls it. These are the tops. You can see the sunrise right on top of the trees. We are very low down and those trees are very tall. This is way back in God's country, folks. Way back into the sticks. And let me tell you, it's very early in the morning and the bugs are bad. But I wanted to share this sunrise with you this morning. I love a beautiful sunrise. I love it, I love it, I love it. So let me turn this camera around. All right, folks. I appreciate you this morning for watching our videos. I'll say that right off the bat. And I'm going to tell you this is going to be a short one because I'm here in God's country, but I definitely have forgotten my bug spray and they are eating me alive. But we can tolerate it just a little bit. Listen, I want to just simply pause and say thank you to all of my viewers and especially to my subscribers. Without you, we wouldn't want to be here because we wouldn't have an audience if we didn't have you, and that makes you special. Yes, it really does. Listen, under God's eyes, it doesn't matter who you are or where you are special in His eyes. I want you to remember that and never forget it. So I simply say, listen, if you like my content, if you like what we're doing, if you simply like my videos and you love guns, you may be a shooter, you may be someone that target practices a lot, you may be someone that's just a loyal, gun-loving person like myself. Listen, if you like that type of content, pray about becoming a subscriber. Pray about becoming someone that will support this channel. As I have stated before, we want to take our subscriptions way up to a higher level. And with your help, we can do that. So you prayerfully consider, I said prayerfully consider becoming a subscriber of this channel. Would you do that? Thank you. Now let's dive right into our topic. And I'm going to show you that this case has got a beautiful gun in it. Now, let me get you a good shot of that. All right, now let me take it out. No, it's not loaded. Like you probably said, wow, I don't think I would do that with a gun, but listen, I definitely know that it's not loaded, okay? So let me show you what it is. Here we go. I'm going to try to speed this up, and let me say, like I said, I'm going to try to get it as quick as I can and as fast as I can. I'm not going to give you a great big history on this gun. I'm going to show it to you. And most of all, I'm going to concentrate on firing it and giving you a good demo. But very quickly, let me do this like I would normally do and show you that this is a Kel-Tec. It's a Kel-Tec Cp33 22 long rifle semi-automatic handgun. That's a big long sentence there, if you will, but that's what it is. It's a Kel-Tec Cp33. And of course, being semi-automatic, let me show you very quickly. You might be able to see those bugs flying by. Very quickly, this has got a nice 5-inch barrel on it. Listen, it is very effective. at being accurate. And I'm going to tell you, it weighs about 1.5 pounds, and you can dress this thing up very quickly. Let me say, you can put this in motion if you've got an imagination, and you can add the accessories to this gun, and you can fix it up to suit your shooting specifications by spending just a little bit of money to put the accessories on it. And I've not got time to mention them all because there's a ton of them, but just look at it online and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me tell you very quickly that this has got a fiber optic front and rear sight. Yes, it has, as you can see. That beautiful shape right there is very impressive to me. This is a very solid, very accurate handgun. Now, its primary purpose is it can be used. It's a competition gun, of course, and it's great for small game. Yes, it is. Oh man, you could take out a squirrel with this. Pow! Take him out very easily, and you can hit him if you aim it. It's made for home defense as well. Great gun for home defense. I would highly recommend it for home defense. And of course, it's made for a lot of just plain old target shooting. Let me show you the clip very quickly. Let me take it out. Notice this. I told you it was empty. I've got 2 of these. Here's what makes this gun so impressive. It actually will hold 33 in that mag. Incidentally, that is a quad mag. That's a quad mag. I would call it a quad stick because it does hold 33 rounds. And the best part about it is you don't have to load so often with that many rounds in hand. 2 of these clips, 66 bullets. Awesome. Now I'm going to show you what I use in it. Let me lay it down. Here's the ammo that I'm using. Let me make sure I've got it upside down. I'm using that ammo. That is Remington Golden Bullet. Very quickly, here we are. That is a 40 grain bullet. It's got that rounded, narrow tip on it. Now here, let me show you. I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Any gun, it doesn't matter if it's this gun that I'm holding or any other gun. It doesn't matter. Listen, when you purchase a gun, one thing you need to do, let me give it to you, a tip. You need to get to know it. Get to know it. I mean, use it. Practice with it. Get the grip. Get the feel of it. Sight it in and set it to your specification. Yes, set it like that. And don't just look at the gun and say, really, I don't think so. I don't think that gun would be worth very much, and I don't think I could hit anything with it. Don't judge it until you use it first, okay? Now, let me give you a tip. With this particular gun, look, right here, this magazine. This is a quad stack, okay? Now, to get this right, now I'm not going to put a ton of bullets in this because I'm not going to shoot that much. Look, stick that bullet in like that. Just put it in and push it all the way back. There. Like that. Now here, right here is important. When you fill this up, right here, you want to stack these bullets very carefully on top of each other. And you can do that with your fingers here to adjust it and put them into play. That is a very powerful spring load. And let me tell you, you got to stack those neatly down through there and just push it in with your fingers and make sure you get it completely stacked, okay? And that is a tip that will help you to avoid. This gun, the company recommends that you use high quality ammo, and that way to avoid anything like hang-ups, etc., etc., etc. So that's enough said about that. I love shooting this gun. It's a lot of fun, a tremendous amount of fun. I give this gun, let me lay it down, I'm going to load it, 5 stars. 5 stars because it's a lot of fun to shoot. It's accurate, reliable. It's made in the USA. Yes, made in the USA. Kel-Tec makes this gun down in Florida. So 5 stars right off the bat. What's my analysis of it? Let me tell you, a very effective weapon that you can use for just about anything that you want to. So listen, you hang around and I'm going to show you how this thing shoots. First of all, let me say, I'm going to shoot at a close-up target. Not because I need it that way, not because I want it up close. I'm doing it because I want to show you something that might surprise you. I'm going to shoot here first, but I'm also going to shoot at a very, very far off 80-yard target. So you hang around and let's do it. Let's do it. Here we are. Right now, folks, I'm going to be resting off of the rear part of my four-wheeler. And let me change my clip and let me put another one in. Here we are. Now, ready to go. I'm going to be shooting up there 80 yards. So, let's do it. I'd better put this on first. Very important. Don't forget, even though it's 22, don't forget your headgear or your goggles. All right, I've got 3 targets up there, folks. Let's take them out, okay? All right, we're done. We are done. Let's go see that target, okay? Show you this target, but let me show you this old house. Of course, I told you, or did I? But I'm telling you now, this is an old-timey abandoned house way back in the sticks. And you know something? I'm going to be doing quite a few more videos from this location. So just let me show you before I show you the target. It's a beautiful, beautiful, like I showed you earlier. Now the sun is up. Really is so nice. Beautiful blue sky and extremely tall trees. So this is God's country. Now let's focus on the target. Here was the target. Now notice this. Right here was my first shot. I put, I think, 10 in that, as you can see. That is just a paper target with a nice spray paint of silver there. Now let me show you my second shot, which was 80 yards. You don't see anything there because I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't know any other way to be. Right here, you can see that spot. Right there where I'm pointing my finger is a spot I hit from 80 yards. That's about an inch or 2 away from the actual box or target. And of course, it shot very low, as you can see. The velocity of that particular load, I'm sure I didn't notice it, but it was extremely low. So therefore, I made a blunder. But considering the accuracy of that gun, Listen, I like it a lot. Let me turn this camera around. And I want to say to you, yes, it's empty. It's empty. It's empty. I'm going to shoot a lot here, hopefully in the future. I do a lot of practicing and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But 80 yards is a little bit far for a 22. Would you agree with that? I would. But listen, I like to do crazy stuff. I don't mind at all taking a chance and sticking my neck out. I do two things. I either hit or miss. One of two things, rather. But I gave it a shot. But like I said, I like to do crazy stuff. And that's okay. It really is okay. Listen, I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I've enjoyed this. So you have a beautiful, blessed day.